Crowded House says, Mike, I'm generally excited for Suicide Squad, but do me a favor. Don't tell anyone. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Guys, I didn't say any of that. I didn't say any of that. I don't even know what you're talking about. Don't even know what you're talking about. I tagged you in Discord. All right, let me look at it. It's the update video. You know what? Because we're a live show and because I interact with chat, and since you put this in the thing, let's fucking watch it. Why not? Why not?
In Sea of Thieves Season 11, the waves of change are rolling across the seas. With a whole new way to embark on voyages, tall tales, and more,
Real quick. I find it really weird, the timing of this. Okay? And what I mean by that is Sea of Thieves coming to PlayStation? I know nothing about this right now. I don't know what they're going to say, but I just find it really weird, the timing that they're dropping this before the update on Thursday from the Direct.
Fantastical pirate sandbox of Sea of Thieves is at your fingertips like never before. This fundamental change to how you play Sea of Thieves also brings with it a treasure trove of new rewards, new loot to discover, and major changes to trading company progression. So hold tight as we set a course to discover all of the incredible new features of Sea of Thieves Season 11.
Let me say this. I absolutely love Sea of Thieves. I've always loved Sea of Thieves. I was in the early tested. I was one of the people that got to play this game 2 years before it came out. I played a shit ton of this game. Okay, I loved it. I was like, this is a true sandbox. Like, picture Sea of Thieves as a kid going out in your backyard and just having fun, right? You have your friends and you're having a fantasy, like you're on a pirate ship and you're on your fort swing and you swing, like you play how you want, right? That's what I love about Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is a true sandbox. Enjoy, like, you can play the game and collect treasure. You can just sail. You can do whatever you want. It's truly a phenomenal game, and they've come a really long way now in Season 11.
Season 11 introduces a new way to play Sea of Thieves, with a complete overhaul to how you begin your adventures. Using the quest table and our newly redesigned menu, you'll be able to select the voyage or tall tale that you want to embark on, and then either sail or dive straight to it.
Okay. And that is a good thing for new players.
Diving will see you briefly travel below the waves before surfacing right next to where you need to be. This allows you and your crew to start the exact experiences that you want to play and get to them quicker than ever before.
So basically, you're fast traveling to these things. That is, you guys don't understand. That's basically the game of Sea of Thieves is traveling from one place to the other and learning how to sail your ship. Now they're just like, fuck it. They just Starfield this shit. They just Starfield Sea of Thieves, where you can literally just click on it, go underneath the water, and pop up by the island. Oh my God.
The new quest table menu has been designed to showcase the best of what Sea of Thieves has to offer. And this begins with the Discover tab. This will be tailored to your progression, highlighting recently unlocked voyages or explaining how to achieve the next step on your journey to Pirate Legend. It'll offer suggestions for what sort of voyage you can do next, and it'll even
How does that work if you're playing in the regular server? How does that work in the regular thing? Now, I have a question before we continue listening. Maybe they answer the question. But if I jump in with a group of guys, right? We all jump in. Sorry, people. I don't want to offend anybody by saying guys. If I jump in with a group of people and we're all playing, we're in the regular server, okay? We're getting full credit. We can go past level 40, and we travel directly to the island. Is it only for new players, or is it for everybody? Because then once I collect the stuff, can I just teleport back to the thing and turn in my stuff? Like, how does that work?
Show what time-limited community events are currently active. No more missed golden glories. The quest table menu will also show you which voyages you can embark on for each of the trading companies. These voyages will be available at any time.
So now I don't even have to go to the ports to get the stuff. I can literally just grab it from the menu system. What are they doing to this game?
So if you just want to go on a short buried treasure voyage, it'll always be there. And for the first time ever...
Wait a minute.
Short buried treasure voyage, it'll always be there. And for the first time ever, completing a voyage will see you immediately rewarded with a small portion of the reputation that you'd normally receive.
What?
For cashing your loot in at an outpost. This means that even if you choose to dive to another voyage or log off for the night, you'll still earn something for your efforts. And speaking of
Wait a minute. Did I skip something? There was something I was missing here.
These voyages will be available at any time. So if you just want to go on a short buried treasure voyage, it'll always be there.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Sail to location, navigate across the open waters to reach your destination, or submerge beneath the waves and re-emerge to your destination. Any treasure on board your ship or emerges voyages will be lost when diving to your quest. Okay, they answered the question, right? So this is interesting. This is not even simplifying it for noobs, Mo. This is people going to the island, collecting the stuff, and getting a portion of the reputation, and then diving and going to the next location without turning in the gold. This is interesting.
And for the first time ever, completing a voyage will see you immediately rewarded with a small portion of the reputation that you'd normally receive for cashing your loot.
So you get the reputation, a small portion of the reputation by just digging it up. You never got that before. You had to turn it in, right? Now think about this. You get a small portion, you don't have to turn it in anymore. Yes, you're missing the gold, but if you're just getting rep to get up to pirate captain, then you're leveling up much faster because you're not even sailing between the points anymore. You're just diving, appearing, grabbing, diving, reappearing. Interesting.
Loot in at an outpost. This means that even if you choose to dive to another voyage or log off for the night, you'll still earn something for your efforts. And speaking of trading company reputation, you can now work your way up beyond level 75 in most of the companies, all the way to level 100, where
What do we get at 100? I know you're about to tell me.
you'll earn a distinction for your efforts. As well as unlocking an exciting selection of new rewards along the way, earning a distinction will unlock rings for your pirate.
Now, I make fun, but Sea of Thieves does a good job of playing the game, earning gold, and then being able to purchase stuff from the cosmetic store in the game from in-game gold. And then there's other stuff in the Emporium.
And earning further distinctions will allow you to festoon your fingers with even more polished projections of your piratical prowess. Trading company voyages have been rebalanced to be more rewarding than ever, with loot that's exclusive to the voyages. These loot types won't be found anywhere else in the Sea of Thieves, and cashing this loot in will work towards unlocking the cartographer's pistol and blunderbuss.
So turning it in gets you actual visual reward. See, a lot of people complain about stuff like this, right? That you want to earn the stuff in the game, and now you're earning stuff in the game. Sea of Thieves is doing it correctly.
Emergent treasures like those found in shipwrecks or from message and bottle voyages have had a refresh as well. These new kingly treasures are worth a pretty penny, and seeking them out is definitely worth your while, as each treasure returned to the trading companies will get you one step closer to unlocking the cartographer's cutlass.
I wonder, here's the thing. People that have the stuff on their ship and then they dive underneath, okay? It floats to the top, so the people that they're running from just be able to collect the gold now, and do they get to turn that in, or does that treasure just disappear? That's what I would like to know.
An eye of reach. Well, you now won't need to purchase your voyages from the trading company representatives on the outposts. You'll still need to visit them to purchase your next promotion for the company. While you're here, you can visit a new, more unified trading company store, which brings all of the themed cosmetics for that trading company into one place. As well as diving to voyages and tall tales, as you grow your reputation for the trading companies, you'll unlock the ability to dive to specific world events. From shrines and sea forts, to ghost fleet battles, and Ashen Winds encounters. These will unlock as you progress through the ranks of the trading company, so you'll gradually be able to take on the world event of your choosing on demand. You'll be doing these raid voyages on behalf of the trading companies, so all of the loot that you earn will be related to that trading company.
Okay.
And for the captains of the Sea of Thieves, as you progress with the trading companies, you can net some fancy themed ship crests too. A word of caution though, while you can go on your merry way diving between voyages, tall tales and world events, any loot that you have on board will be left behind when you do so.
See? I know my shit. I asked the right questions, right? I asked the right questions.
So before you dive, you'd better take your precious haul back to an outpost, or it'll be forever lost to the sea.
So if you're a person that's trying to hunt someone down, and that person's like, well, I don't want to lose the gold. They're going to lose the gold, but they still get the rep, okay? And then that people just go back and collect their stuff.
For players who are new to the game, or if you're a salty sea dog who wants a reminder of the basics, there are new tutorials for each of the trading companies. The Pirate Lord will explain the new quest table menu and guide you through the ins and outs of each voyage type. And if you ever want to experience these again, they are now replayable through the quest. And of course, with the launch of Season 11, there's another 100 levels of stunning rewards to unlock, including the Cunning Serpent clothing set, the Swift-Winged Wayfarer makeup and tattoo, and the Swift-Winged Wayfarer ship set. Pirate Legends can also indulge in a little cosplay with Belle's mysterious dress and Briggsy's weather-beaten gloves. There are new emissary rewards too, with some rather fetching lanterns and speaking trumpets. And if you're browsing the Outpost stores, you'll find the newly added Maestro clothing set, the ideal get-up for melodically minded marauders. There's also a brand new Plunder Pass, available as an optional purchase, where you can earn some dazzling premium items, including the Well-Traveled Trader clothing and the Well-Traveled Trader Collector's ship set. And over in the Pirate Emporium, we've got the Boar Hunter ship set, weapon set, and clothing. You can also start your journey to peak physical pirate perfection with the new Exercise emote bundle. And you can celebrate the start of a new year with the Collector's Lunar Festival Dragon Sails and Figurehead. Plus, you can grab the Paradise Garden Eye of Reach for free. With the new features added in Season 11, you now have more control over each session of Sea of Thieves.
You have more control of each session. If you guys remember me talking about in the past, how aggravating it is in the regular session that you get on for, like, let's say 45 minutes to an hour to play the game. You sail all the way to your island, right? It's random what island you go to, right? You get your treasure and then you have to sail all the way back to whatever you're turning in, and someone gets your treasure, or you get killed by the PvE Kraken or something, and your whole night's just like ruined. You're just like, it was a waste of time because you don't get rep. You never got rep. You got the gold, but you never got the rep, right? If you dig something up in the Plunder Pass, you get the gold and whatnot by sailing and whatnot. Now what they've done is they've taken the thing and said, all right, I want to play Sea of Thieves tonight. I want to go up 4 ranks in a thing. And all you got to do is teleport down, go to your island, grab the treasure, go back on your ship, and do it again and again and again. And it feels like you're accomplishing something, because even if you get attacked or die and not turn in the treasure, one, you're still getting gold for actually doing just things in the game because of the Plunder Pass, okay? The free Plunder Pass stuff, or the Season Pass, whatever it is, okay? And now you're getting rep for just digging up the treasure and finding the treasure, okay? So they've now respected your time. This seems very strange when they're coming out. Now, I don't know if it comes out yet. We're going to watch the last 30 seconds here when it launches, but I'm pretty sure it probably launches next week sometime, which is after the Xbox Direct, which I think they might announce that Sea of Thieves is coming to PlayStation, because the changes they just made here seem very strange and seem very new player friendly.
So get ready to explore the seas the way that you want to, and dive into a rebalanced and more rewarding experience with Sea of Thieves Season 11.
January 23rd. That's Tuesday next week, right? That's Tuesday next week. And now it only says Game Pass, Xbox, and Steam. And this game would make sense to go over to PlayStation if they allow it. I mean, Minecraft is there, right? This would make sense if they bring it over to PlayStation and Nintendo. Be interested to see how Nintendo run. But this is a good move. This is a good move. Even if it doesn't come to those consoles, this is a good move for Sea of Thieves. Rare did a good job here on getting people, because they want people to come back and play it, and they want to respect the player's time. And it seems like they've understand that now. There you go. Thanks, Gaming Fire, for letting us know that that came out.